DJ Delz.
What's good? It's your boy Delz. Welcome to a brand new podcast. I apologize for the delay, but I am back, and let's get it going with just strictly Q&A for today. We're going to start with Sneak Geek 87. He writes, when's the next time I will be going to a convention? I do not think anytime soon, unless, someone reaches out to me in the next couple of months and wants me to shoot out. But right now, I'm not booked to go to any conventions, and I don't plan on going to any locally around my way. Next, we got from Buck Slayer for Life. He writes, what do I think about the WWE brand split? I think it's good. It definitely is making things a little more exciting because WWE is kind of boring. It's been kind of boring for a while now. For the most part, it's pretty good. I just don't understand why they kind of broke up the Wyatts. That was kind of weird to me. The whole split up of certain people, I don't get it, We'll see. Maybe there's reasons why, but I don't see why they did certain things. And I did watch the pay-per-view last night. It was pretty entertaining, I must say. Definitely happy that Dean Ambrose won. Keep the title on him, I think he deserves it. He put in his work. He's entertaining. Let him have the belt for a little bit. So I was happy about that. I did like Randy Orton's return. I was actually shocked I enjoyed that segment with Jericho. Next, we got from Allison and Brandon. Writes, how do I feel about European releases only? Thanks again for all your work you're doing. Much love, first of all. And then as far as that, I don't like that. I hate when releases are just limited to one country because it makes the other countries, unable to get the sneaker. Like, for example, the K54s, I really wanted those, the Jordan 2s that are white and gold. I wanted them. They don't have them in the United States, so I wasn't able to get them. And they sold out super quick online, so really sucked for me. Next we got from LJ Sampson. I want to talk to Samson. Every time I read his question, I think I say that. He writes, what's my first impression on the 31 Air Jordans? Do you think the banned ones will be GRs? And what's my thoughts on the Jordan 11 Low Gold? The 11 Low Golds are okay. I'm not so crazy about them like a lot of others are. And I'm pretty sure they're only in grade school extended sizes, but I'm not 100% on that. With the banned ones, I hope they're going to be a general release, and I have a funny feeling they will be. Kind of like the metallic navies. My first impression on the Jordan 31, they're okay. I mean, I'm not like super crazy about them, but I'm not like these things are trash. So that's my opinion on that. Next we got from Lewis the 13th. He writes, what basketball shoe do you choose for your old lady outside of Jordan for hooping? And my girl doesn't play basketball, and my girl likes Jordans. So, let's see. I mean, I would say to try some Kobe's. I think she would like Kobe's. Kobe's are pretty nice. The Elites with the fly knit, those are pretty cool. I would say to try those. Or maybe even the new KDs. Maybe she'll like the new KDs, Or maybe even something from Adidas, like the new Crazy Lights are nice. Those are some recommendations if she doesn't like Jordans. So that's my advice for you. Next we got from Eric the Messiah, boneless wings or with bone? With the bone, of course. A wing ain't a wing if it ain't got a bone in it. That's my opinion. Boneless wings, it's good, but I like on the bone, I don't even consider it a wing unless it's on the bone. And they got to be well done. That's like a major key, as DJ Khaled would say. The wings got to be well done. If that skin is not crispy, I'm not eating it. Like, if it's, soft, that's disgusting. I will not eat a wing if it's not crispy. Refuse to. Martinez Gabriel, 24, writes, what's my opinion on the Wale A6 collaboration, the IC Championship, and did I cop? No, I did not cop, just because there's too many sneakers coming out. 160 was retail. I'm not going to pay that much for those shoes right there. I did like them. If I see them on sale, I'll get them. I'm not paying retail for them. I do like them. I kind of wish they went with what's going on now in 2016 and they actually added white to the shoe. Kind of reminds me too much of the Ronnie Figs. I understand he went for the look of the older championship belt, but I think he should have went with the newer colorway, added some white to it for the strap of the belt. That's just my opinion. I do like them though. Next we got from DDGR Boy, writes, thoughts on the undefeated LA Hirachis. I really dig them. I think they're dope. I just, I didn't pick them up because I'm not going to buy every single sneaker that comes out. As I said, it's the same thing. I wish I could, but I can't, There's like 10 sneakers sometimes that release in 1 week. It's like ridiculous now. So, can only keep up so much, But those are fire. Real nice. Next, we got from E Price the King, my thoughts on the Bread ones releasing. It's only been like 2 years since they last released. Yeah, I definitely agree, but you know what? They could keep releasing it. I don't mind because it's such an awesome shoe. To be honest with you, I misplaced my pair. I have no clue where it is. So I really want them to release them again so I could get a new pair. And the funny thing is, what's going to happen? Once I get that new pair, I'll find that other pair. That's just how it works. Next, we got from Michael Francisco. He writes, will the LeBron 14 be better than the Soldier 10? To be honest with you, I would be surprised. Because the way LeBrons are going lately, I've been liking the Soldiers better for the past couple of years. Next, we got from G-Man23. Outside of Jordan Retros, which basketball signature shoe do you like the best? Example, D Rose, LeBron, KD, Curry. LeBron, definitely LeBron. I have more LeBron shoes than any other person that has a signature shoe. I have a lot of LeBrons. My LeBron collection is pretty close to my Jordan collection, so it's definitely LeBron. Next we got from Danny Gonzalez 1. He writes, do I collect wrestling figures? No, I do not, but I have a couple of like the rubber ones, like the OGs from back in the days, like the first ones, because when I was a kid I played with them. My family kept some of them. My mother kept some of them in a bag, so I have a few of them. But as far as collecting them, no, I don't. I can't collect too many things because because sneakers already takes up enough space. So I'm trying not to collect other stuff. Shout out to the dude Grim on YouTube. He has an awesome YouTube channel. He collects the wrestling figures. He has a great show. Anyone that's really into wrestling, check that show out if you haven't yet. I like watching his YouTube channel. Shout out to Veronica. She just showed some love. Appreciate that. Next question we got from the Don HD. He writes, do I think that LeBron's will retro? I think so. I definitely think so. It has to be coming. I mean, how much longer are they going to wait? He's at his 14th model. That's what we're waiting on now. They should retro by now, so let's hope so. And then he also writes, keep up the good work. Much love, fam. Thank you. For real. I really appreciate that. Everyone that loves the podcast, make sure to show that love. Leave the comments. Share this. If you're listening on iTunes, it's really important to leave feedback, some positive feedback. It helps out the podcast, and it lets me know to keep recording these. It's very important because, you guys may think that I don't read all the comments and all that stuff, but I do, and that stuff really gets me going to continue to record these and do my YouTube channel and everything. That constant support really helps. Shout out to SneakGeeks87. He always shares my videos, and I always appreciate that. It's never overlooked. Next we got from Lewis the 13th. He writes, what's the best sneaker under $100? I did a video where I showed a whole bunch of them, and I want you to check that video out. So just search DJ Delz sneakers under $100 and search that. And if you still can't find it, tweet me and I'll tweet you the link to check that out. And I have like 5 or 6 shoes that I think are worth copping for under $100. I want you to watch that vid because it's a good one. And I have the information to get the shoes if you see anything that you like to help you out after. Next we got from Hernandez Kicks 23. What's my favorite Nike out of the USA pack? I'm guessing the foams. Your guess is wrong. My favorite is the Nike Air Up-Tempo Moors. Next we got from Lewis Film Critic. He writes, are you taking the fam out to see Independence Day? No, I'm not. I have no desire to see that movie. I heard it's horrible too, by the way. Heard it's really, really bad. Including Ghostbusters. I heard Ghostbusters is horrible. Horrible. But I could have told you that before even hearing anything. Next we got from Eric. He writes, thoughts on Puma brand and why you think people don't really wear them. I feel like you left me this question, or maybe someone else asked me this question. I think Puma brand is doing great out there. I think people wear Pumas. It's just not hype in the sneaker world, where people are reselling them and all that BS. But I think Puma's doing great out there. I like Puma. I love Puma, you know. I have a few trolls that always say, you love every sneaker. Why do you think I'm nicknamed the Sneaker Addict, you dumbos? Come on. Of course I love sneakers. I love all kind of brands. You know, I'm not someone that just rides like one brand. Like I wear all types of brands. I love sneakers. People are funny. They always try to hate. But it doesn't work. It works against you because I'm just going to keep it 100 and respond. Next we got from Ruckus. He writes, is it just me or the Jordan tongues on the Jordan 5s taller than before? I don't think so, but some people have been saying that. So, you know, I guess maybe they are. I've heard this from a lot of people. And then this dude asked another question. He writes, he sees a lot of people using them front drop boxes for sneakers, and he wants to know my thoughts on it. I think it's dope, but they're expensive. You know, I'm not going to spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars to store my sneakers. It's not happening. If you're starting from scratch and you only own maybe 5-10 pairs of sneakers, then it's cool. But, you know, I own hundreds of shoes, so for me to spend that much money is just way too much. You know, I've accumulated all these shoes throughout like probably a 10-year span. So it's been slow motion. It hasn't been like I just started buying mad shoes like the past couple of years. This is something that took time, you know, to get all these kicks. So it's too pricey for me to do all that. Some people think that like I'm filthy rich, but I'm definitely not filthy rich. I'm far from broke, but I'm definitely not filthy rich at all. I got plenty of bills to pay. I got 2 kids. I got dogs, cats, you know. I got a budget, man. But I wish I could afford all those boxes. They look really dope. And then also I got another question from this guy. He writes, thoughts on the remastered Space Jams. They're cool. I kind of dislike the purple. Like, I wish it was blue, you know. I don't really like the purple, but I don't hate the purple. I just wish it was that blue. That's what I like, not the purple. Some people are going to say, oh, it's this, it's that. You should like the purple. I don't like the purple. I don't hate it. I just would rather it be blue, you know. Next we got from Ratchet Mike. He writes, what series do you think is better, the Dornbeckers or the Bin collection? Dornbeckers, definitely. And then he writes, will I be attending Soul Exchange at MetLife Stadium August 27th? No, I will not be attending there. Not right yet. I mean, maybe things will change, but right now I'm not. Next, we got another question from Ry Key. Writes, what's my thoughts on the Ultra Boost Uncaged? Did you cop yet? I did not cop yet because they sold out so quick. And when they release, I'm always too busy, you know, posting it on my blog over at thesneakeraddict.com. So that's not like my main priority. I'm trying to look out for everyone. And then by the time I'm done, they sell out. So whatever, it is what it is. Adidas used to show me so much love. They used to send me a lot of shoes, and I don't expect them to continue to send me shoes for the rest of my life, but it seems like now that they're like super duper popular to the point where everyone loves Adidas, they don't send me nothing no more. Like, they stopped sending me shoes. It's crazy. And I don't mind buying sneakers, but it sucks when I can't buy the shoe because it sells out, and that's the case with these. Adidas needs to cut it out with all this limited crap. It's really whack, you know. Really, really whack. Next, we got from Dynamax. He writes, what's my thoughts about the new Puma Meek Mill pack? I think they're clean. You know, it's an all-white sneaker. I'm pretty sure those are the ones you're talking about. The biker pack. I think they're clean. Next question from Lewis. He writes, do I watch Power? And if I do, what do I think about it? I actually do not watch Power, but I'm going to start watching because one of my friends is actually in Power. So, I'm going to start watching. He was in the new season. So shout out to my guy, Jeremy Dash. And then the final question is from ballhard_D. Thoughts on the United We Rise Hyper Dunk. Dope or nope? Are you going to cop him? He wants me to know too. And he writes, keep up the good work. Much love, homie. I hope that you're leaving feedback because you're one of the guys that always wants these to be on iTunes and on SoundCloud. So make sure you put that feedback. You're one of the people that made me want to put this on other platforms. All right. So definitely show that love. Now, answering your question, I think they are dope. I didn't cop them, but I did shoot a video because I know that it's a dope shoe and I wanted to put a video out there, but I did not cop them. As I said, there's just too many damn sneakers releasing. I mean, I cannot keep up with all that. It's too crazy. Like, So I didn't cop them, but they're fire. They really are. And check out that video if you want to see a detailed look on them. There's tons of sneakers that have been leaking on the internet, like images of the True Blues with the Nike Air on the back. Looks super dope. I posted that on my blog, thesneakeraddict.com. Also, the new Black Cat Jordan 6s, which are okay. I'm not really feeling the perforations on the upper and also the white hits on the midsole. It's not that great. I mean, it's kind of boring. I do not see that shoe doing well when it releases, even though it's a Jordan 6. I mean, you got metallic 5s that are still sitting. And I think the reason why the metallic 5s are still sitting is the fact that they are overpriced. $220 is a lot of money for a black sneaker. A lot of the younger people don't care about Nike Air no more. I feel like younger people are used to seeing the Jumpman on the back. They don't care. And that's fine that they're sitting right now. I think that's great that Jordan made enough pairs and is not doing what they used to do and what Adidas is doing now. So me seeing Jordan Brand putting a lot of pairs out now, I really dig that. And it's making me warm up to the brand more again. It's making me kind of walk away from Adidas. Like, I have all the Adidas that I need in my closet. Yeah, there's Adidas that I want, but to be honest with you, as I said somewhere on this podcast, I've been buying shoes for over 10 years, like to the point where it's like a mass quantity. I have enough Adidas shoes. Like, I don't have to buy any more sneakers ever. Like, I can stop buying sneakers tomorrow, and I definitely slowed down on buying them, but I continue to keep my sneaker show going at youtube.com/The Sneaker Addict. As far as shooting vids, I don't need to buy the shoe to shoot the episodes. I got so much love in the retail world and from other friends that buy the shoe. I could continue to just do reviews, and I will as long as people are watching. But I think that Jordan Brand made enough pairs. That's why the metallic 5s are quote-unquote sitting. They're not sitting. Mad people I know bought them. They just made enough pairs. I mean, shoes are not supposed to just fly off the shelves and sell out. They're supposed to stay on the shelves for at least a week or so where people can continue to get their pairs. Not everyone has time to even go to the store on a Saturday. And I really think it's cool that you could go to the mall right now or go online and be able to buy not one, not three, but probably 4 to 5 different retros. Right now, you could probably cop. And that's awesome. So salute to Jordan Brand. And for anyone that may be at Adidas listening, because there probably will be, I love you guys, but you guys got to switch it up. You got to cut it out with all this limited stuff. You know, one shoe here and there, that's okay. But you guys are doing too much limited nonsense. The uncaged shoes, come on. You're going to make every single colorway limited? That's so whack. And that's it for today's podcast. Leave your thoughts, leave your comments, show your support, share this. And thank you for listening, all right? For real, thank you for listening. You guys keep listening and letting me know you love listening. I will keep doing these podcasts and hitting you with that content on YouTube. Everyone be great out there. Be safe out there, please. And with that said, we out.